Round 4 of the FIM MX Women's World Motocross Championship got underway here at Ernée, the Grand Prix of France, and Livia Lancelot straight into the lead here in race 2. She won race 1 from Steffi Laya, Larissa Pampameier and Maria Franca, with Lancelot clearing off at the head of the field. It was left for the number 4, Pampameier on the Tekka Suzuki, to fend off the challenge from Laya and Franca for that second position. Steffi Laya, though, well, she was having a good ride, eventually passed and into second place. Larissa Pampameier there was in third, but none of them were any match for the 114 defending champion, French girl on home soil, Livia Lancelot. She choked at this race last year, but no such thing this year. 2 wins out of 2. She wins a home Grand Prix. Just moments later, MX2 race 1 got underway, and as you can see from the weather conditions, a big downpour had taken place and was continuing as Yohei Kojima lost his Tekka Suzuki up and around that first turn. But Marvin Musquin on the KTM, he was the early leader and would never look back. Boissiere was having a great ride in second on the HDI KTM ahead of Stephen Frossard, number 183 on the CLS Kawasaki. The rain mid-race started to fall heavily once again, and the circuit conditions were really causing problems for the riders. But Marvin Musquin, he was the master and went on to take race 1. Race 1, MX1, got underway under similar conditions, but it was Max Nagel on the Red Bull KTM who flew into the first turn with that all-important hole shot. Just behind him, Ken Dyker, Billy McKenzie, Josh Coppins were just a few of the riders hounding him down. But Max Nagel cleared off at the front, and there he is at the bottom of the hill. David Philipparts was soon into second. Ken Dyker was in third place, but again, no one was a match for Max Nagel. Coppins had this moment with Tanel Leop and Tony Cairoli, all three getting back up and in the race. Clément de Sal, he was having a good ride and was now in 4th place. Michael Pichon, the home favourite in France, was having a good ride in 5th, but Ken Dyker fell from 3rd position. And that gave David Philipparts room to breathe, but Max Nagel it was who took race number 1. MX2, race 2, and again Marvin Musquin had a flying start going into turn 1, but up the inside it was number 94 on the Tekka Suzuki, Ken Roxon. A couple of riders going down at the back end of the pack. One of those, French rider number 33, Cedric Soubeyrat, and also 121, Xavier Boug. Ken Roxon, though, was no match for Marvin Musquin, but he was comfortable in second until he made this mistake. That allowed Guarneri to close in 3rd place, and also Loic Lariot, Manuel Monic. Gauthier Paulin was fighting hard through the pack to try and claim as many places as possible, but he had that moment with Loic Lariot. Marvin Musquin again a mile out in front. Rui Gonçalves, well, he was having a good ride momentarily just behind Manuel Moni in about 7th, but then he crashed a lap later and would end up down in 12th place. But it was 2 wins out of 2 for Marvin Musquin, who wins the French Grand Prix. Final race of the day, MX1, race 2. Max Nagel looked like he got a great start up the inside on that factory Red Bull KTM, but it was number 24, Tom Church on the build-based CCM, who jumped into the lead on the first jump. Just behind him, Billy McKenzie on the CAS Honda. Nagel, though, once again was up front and broke free from the rest of the pack. Church was hanging on there in second from Billy McKenzie. De Dyker was 4th, Coppins 5th, then Clément de Sal, who was fighting his way through the traffic, went down and made this mistake here, trying to pass Josh Coppins. He went down again moments later. Ken Dyker was up to 2nd, pushing Billy McKenzie to 3rd. Cairoli was lucky to stay on here as he charged through the pack yet again. Eventually, that pass came on Coppins, and he moved into 3rd place. Eventually, he moved into 2nd, past Billy McKenzie. But again, Max Nagel on the factory KTM was the winner.